We're back.
What? I'm so excited to be back.
I am so excited too. Oh, my phone's ringing. Okay. 1 second. We're gonna repeat that segment. Give me a second. I'm not alone in this household, and my parents have a landline.
One of the few landlines.
I can't believe it. Can someone get the phone, please? Hi, Michael. Welcome back.
Hello, Lars. How are you?
You know, we said we would be filming consistently this year, and then a global pandemic happened. I don't know if you're aware of this, but in our Born at George episode, I did make a very cryptic comment about how 2020 will change us all or something.
Yeah. Which is crazy because he doesn't do that well at Wimbledon. You will soon, though. We know you will. Wimbledon 2020. 2020 is going to change everything for him and all of us.
I'm available for astrology readings in case anyone wants one based on what we're seeing now. 1 second. I'm going to repeat that segment. Give me a second. Can someone get the phone, please? It is a literal landline ringing. I am so sorry. As you can see, I'm quarantined at my parents' house because I healed from my surgery.
That's good.
So here's the full doctor's report. I was such a butch tennis player with you that I ruptured the entire extensor tendon connecting to my elbow, leading to me literally getting locked out at like this. I could not extend my arm. And so I've spent the last...
What degree is that? At what degree?
Oh, that's a good question. So before the surgery, I was locked out at like 40 or 50 or something. Like, I think it was like 55 actually. And then slowly over 3 or 4 months, I was able to get it. Now look at this beautiful straight arm, still limp wrist, but
flexion, extension. I love it.
Thank you. It's very beautiful and graceful. And now, because, you know, I was a gym queen before this, we're getting back into working out at home and trying to strengthen the arm. So GLTA World Tour, watch out, because 2022 or whenever we can compete in tournaments.
I'm going to re-say this now. 2021 is going to be my year.
There you go. Because also throwback to us discussing in the Australian Open episode in January that you had this whole world tour planned.
Michael competes on the GLTA World Tour, and this is the first year that he's actually going to be like really doing the tour. Yeah. So what are your stops?
I was just to
Vegas semifinals in Vegas.
Palm Springs. Grass. I'll do LA Open.
Oh, grass. Okay, yeah. It's the gay Wimbledon people. LA Open. I'll be competing in that too.
I'll do probably Dallas and then
San Diego. Okay, so you are spreading around the country a bit. I like it, but are you playing in Europe at all?
Oh, yeah. We're going to do gay games.
Gay games? Where is it?
Where is it? Sorry.
They don't know where it is. Where is it?
This year it's going to be in Germany.
Oh, Dankeschön.
I was ready. Six, 7 tournaments. I was ready to win a couple titles.
Well, you know who's won a couple of titles? The person whose honor we have created into this drink, and that is none other than Svetlana Kuznetsova.
What?
We are absolutely coming back with one of the most important women on tour for the last 20 years. She started in 2001. She's won 18 titles, including 2 slams. And so what I wanted for her, and we discussed this beforehand, we wanted something that was, you know, representing her Russian heritage, also something that she has some of the best magazine covers. I don't know if you know this. So I wanted a posh drink as well. And so we're using champagne for her drink. It's red in color.
I thought you were going to go with the opposite of her. You know, she's fierce on the courts. I thought we were going with a fruity drink and pretty drink.
And then opposites do attract, right?
Yes.
So here we are. We're making the Svetlana Kuznetsova cocktail. And then it's important for everyone to know that we do not call her Kuzi. She does not like that nickname. We can call her Sveta or Svetlana. So
Sveta. I like that.
So this is the Sveta cocktail.
So what are we putting in it?
Okay, so you're going to just need 3 ingredients because in my mind, while Sveta is such a crafty player in addition to being a power player at times, I think that she's someone who, once she can pull the trigger and execute the point, she's not going to just sit there and keep hitting balls.
No, she's dangerous.
Right. So I wanted minimal ingredients for maximum effect. Am I right?
Yeah, I like that. I like that thought process. So we're starting off with vodka here, right?
So yes, first things first, to represent her Russian heritage. What vodka are you using?
I'm using the economy-sized Titos.
Okay, economy-sized Titos. I love that. I'm using Kettle. I kind of want to eyeball it myself, but I will measure it since this is a cocktail show. So it should be 1 vodka. Let's go ahead and do 1 vodka.
I did a little heavy pour. I did a vodka and then a little splash. Just
I
for
don't
fun.
think Sveta would mind if you did a heavy pour by any means.
She's a heavy hitter. She's a heavy hitter.
She is, exactly. But she also has like every shot in the book. Some of her spins are nuts.
Yeah, all around game.
100%. And so make sure that the vodka's chilled though, because we're going to be using champagne next.
Yes.
So get
chilled at 15 degrees.
I love that. Whatever degree you want to chill it at. And we're actually not going to measure out the champagne. We're just going to fill it almost to the top, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So get the bubbly going. Get the bubbly going. Great. And then we are going to get our last ingredient right here, which is raspberry liqueur. And you're going to do 1 for raspberry liqueur. When I think of Russia, I think of red, of course. And I also just really wanted a dynamic color for her. In addition to that, it's holiday times. So maybe she would drink this, you know, in her cabin by a fireplace. That's what I'm imagining.
Really? That's really stretching it, I think, by the cabin.
Hey, you never know. So we're going to go ahead like that. And this would be the Sveta cocktail, but we do need to kiki about Sveta now and talk about why we love her.
I just love her because she's a fighter on the court.
Amen. She is a fighter on the courts. Like I said, her career has spanned 20 years so far. She won her first title in 2004 from the major standpoint. She won 2 majors, U.S. Open in 2004, and then French Open in 2009.
I remember the French Open. She won.
Do you? Like, I mean, I'm actually kind of surprised that she only won 1 French Open, given she has literally every type of shot,
like all
right?
The slices and stuff like that.
I mean, nonetheless, in my opinion, the French is the hardest to win. Would you agree?
Yeah, but I think she's one of the shorter tennis players, no?
She's not too tall. I don't have her exact height in front of me by any means. We're not dealing with like a Pliskova height, but we are dealing with someone who, if there is any flaw, she makes up for it and like leverages all of her strengths, if that makes sense. Okay, so my favorite Sveta moment ever was at the semifinals of the in order to get into the semifinals of the 2016 World Tour Finals. She was playing, I forgot against who, but her hair kept getting in her way. And Miss Queen went full Edward Scissorhands, like took out scissors from her purse and just cut her hair on
scissors in their bag.
There are some excellent barbers in Singapore, but we've just seen Svetlana Kuznetsova decide to cut her own hair.
You might be next in line here, but I can think of 2 reasons. One, she's feeling heavy on the court and taking a bit of weight off, or potentially it's just really at an awkward length where it's clearly disturbing her. Pretty straight.
Who has scissors in their bag?
I agree with you. Who has scissors in her bag, but other than someone who is always prepared? And we keep on drilling home she has every shot in the book, and that just once again references to the fact that she is always prepared. Doesn't matter what you throw at her.
Wow, that's a true champion.
And she won that match.
Cheers to her.
Cheers to her.
And cheers to Lars also. We're shooting a birthday episode.
It's a birthday episode. I didn't want to make it about me, but we can make it about me.
And that's why I'm wearing a crown. Today's a birthday party.
Thank you so much. And I'm honored to celebrate my birthday, not only with you, but with Sveta as well.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
This is good. I never had vodka and champagne.
Right, isn't it nice? If both are chilled, especially, it works out. It is strong. This is something like you go to a fancy party, but you want to get lit.
Dude, this is strong right now. I'm like, damn.